than an insect. Yes, let's rise to the top like a bench press. Lift and extend like a drift in the wind, cause it exists within. So pot floating above the rim like Jordan. Soaring over the heads, we stay scoring, ignoring any limitations they putting on us. Dormant, daydreaming, leaving the Earth's orbit. The sky ain't the limit, we rarely in search for it. So lend me your ears, make sure you're listening clear. Freedom exists in the air, that's why I'm taking you there. Who cares? You scared of the heights, bungee jumping with mic cords, using my life force like yours, and ride through the stars as we rise through the bars. Black astronauts, man, we tryna go far. Flows like a butterfly, stings like a killer bee. Witness my growth.
Hey guys, before the fun begins, if you are not 18 and over, you can't listen to the shit that's gonna happen here. I'm not gonna say the year because I'm not gonna cry, but you know whether or not you're 18.
That's right, you do know. And if you're 17 and you listening, guess what? You're cool. You're cool with me. You know what I'm saying? Just don't tell your mom.
You want some candy?
You know? Welcome to the Black Astronauts Podcast. This is an adult podcast where we talk about life, politics, relationships, everything in between. It's a special show today. It's a network show. It's a cruise show. So I got everybody that I could possibly round up, all 28 of us. And we're on the call today. We're going to talk about, the year that has been. So I'm going to go around the room. I'm going to start with my girl, Chris. Get it out the way early.
Oh, no.
Chris, what's good with you?
What?
Uh-huh.
How you been doing, Chris?
Man, I've been tired and incapacitated.
Yeah.
And just whatever.
Hey, just throwing something out in the dark. Did you have anything written about you here lately? Or?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So randomly a couple of days ago, I guess some blessed soul wrote an article about me in the Root, which I did not expect at all. So that was dope. Yeah.
Yeah, it was, man. I mean, famous adjacent, man.
Mm-hmm.
You might be fake famous. How about that?
Yeah, that's whatever the step up is from adjacent. I feel like she's achieved that. Yeah.
We ain't never got wrote about in the Root. Damn it.
Nope. Not yet.
Not yet. But yeah, man, glad to have you on to talk about this year that has been. Next up, I'm gonna go to my girl. Oh, you know what, Chris? Where can they find you at?
Oh yeah, so you can find me on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook as Chrissy Chula, Twitter, Tumblr as the Chrissy Chula. If you want to email me, you can email me at ask_Chrissy@yahoo.com. And also, if you want to be a patron, on my Patreon page, you can go to patreon.com/Chrissy Chula.
Okay. Hey, real quick, how many fingers am I holding up?
Ray.
Oh man, I'm trying.
Ray, what's good with you?
Hi, everybody.
You sound thrilled. What's wrong with you?
Hi.
About how tired I'm about to be. Because after we record this, I'm going to go and leave and watch the latest Star Wars. So I probably won't be getting home until like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Like a real nerd should.
Yeah.
Well,
It's
official. I also have to record that. Well, the only reason I'm going to see the show tomorrow is because Aaron was like, you need to see it as soon as possible so that we can do a review on it. Which, by the way, I just realized I forgot to edit the review for Punisher, so I also have to do that.
Well, there are some things that we'll talk about off air that may alleviate you of some time, free you up a little bit, if I will.
Niggas are gonna free me up within the next hour or two.
If you could trade that ticket in, yeah.
All right, then sounds great. So, guys, no, for real, I've been kind of busy. I've, been podcasting and also trying to be an adult. Recently, I had to plan a trip back home. And there's just so many things that go into it. I had to find a ride to the airport. I had to find a ride from the airport when I get to Ohio. I had to pick my flights. I had to set up lodging for when I'm in Ohio, find a way to get around, find a babysitter for my dog, find a ride back from the airport to Houston. I had to take off vacation days. I had to shop and make sure that I have everything. I may or may not have a 4-year-old in tow with me when I come back from Houston. So I'm gonna come back to Houston. So I've been adulting. I've been hitting this adulting shit really hard lately, and I am tired, very tired.
Well,
Since I haven't been running the network, what's been happening on the network recently?
I mean, y'all been listening.
oh, dang! Do your own recap. Do your own review.
What's been happening on the network? Our standard shows have been going. We've, towards the end of the year, it's always a little bit difficult because it's the holidays and everybody's kind of in flux and shit's going on and everything like that. But we had, what was the name of our show? Houston, We Have a Problem came out last week. We've been doing the Blacketology, which, by the way, if you were in the Facebook group, people are... Ooh, y'all are pissed.
I will be addressing that when my time comes around. Yeah.
Thank you. People are pissed off about a different world losing to Living Single. And I just want to let y'all know that y'all can stop tagging me because I didn't fucking vote. You can take that shit up with Teddy. You can take that shit up with Ceewhy. You cannot take that up with me because, again, I did not vote because I haven't seen A Different World. I don't care that you're shocked. I haven't seen it. And now that y'all acting like that, I'm probably going to get around to the point of never seeing it. I've gone this long. My life is fine.
No, bitch. As soon as you send me these files for Drag Race, you will be watching motherfucking Different World.
Don't remember on that. So
okay, bitch. Something else besides your 4-year-old nephew going to be coming back with your ass.
Garvey?
Anyway. No.
Let's see what else. Since she wants to bring that up, I'll also bring this up that it is officially winter in Houston. It's kind of like the fall in Ohio where it's like 50 degrees in the morning and at night it's like 70 in the middle of the day. So in the mornings, like I'm rushing to the car, I got my heated seats on, got on a sweatshirt. By lunchtime, I'm having a heat stroke, but it's all fine by the time I get off of work. So yeah, that's really what I've been up to. A bunch of nothing, honestly. And if you want to find me, you can find me all over the internets at This It Is a Jerk.
Lloyd, what's good with you?
Trying to investigate this here mess that was brought to me today. And I'm very severely behind. I got a B- in my research course, Key organs, because I was damn sure failing at the beginning of the semester, like F, failing. So praise Jesus, because now I don't never have to take that class ever again. Praise God. Sorry, shop moment. Doing wedding things. I'm getting to the less fun part. Well, none of this shit's really been fun. Of invitations and dealing with people. And it's not like any of my friends, I don't think any of my close friends really listen to this podcast, but in case you do, if you've changed your address in the last 6 months, shoot a bitch a text because my number is still the same. Okay. Or you can visit the I Need Your Address website. Go and update it there. And don't think because we really cool that you don't need to RSVP.
Man, listen.
And don't RSVP and not show up because I do have your address and I might show up to serve these hands. Cold, hot, between, however you like them, a la carte.
Before you go on, I gave you my new address, right?
Yes, I believe you did, but I have to scroll up in our text thread and that would take long.
Yeah. Ooh.
What else is going on? Garvey is cruising and basically doing the precursor things to walking and getting into every fucking thing and very vocal. She doesn't like green beans. And we recently discovered she's afraid of fucking teddy bears, y'all. Oh. Like all kinds of teddy bears. And I'm not talking about like a little bit afraid. I'm talking about she was on the floor, on all fours, in crawling position. And I rolled up on her with this little beanie baby cat that somebody had given me. It's like a white cat with blue eyes because, Zeta, whatever. I rolled him like, hey, baby, put the cat in her face. I'm talking about she jumped on all fours. Instant tears. I ain't never seen no shit like that ever. So, of course, her dad, being the man that he is, he went and rounded up all the stuffed animals in our house, all 4 of them, and put them outside.
Daddy. That's right. That's what's up.
Oh, you don't like these? They're gone. But if you want to get in touch with us, if you want to get in touch with Garvey, don't. But if you want to look at her cute ass pictures, you can follow us on Snapchat, Lloyd_Banks with XXX. And I shouldn't have to tell you not to send me filth. Don't send me filth. If you want to see what I be tweeting about every once or 2 months, or what I'm putting on Instagram, that's _Lloyd.
No doubt. And the 3 people you heard, if you did not know, are a part of Houston We Have a Problem. And that is one of our mini shows on the network.
What he meant to say by many was the best.
Hey,
Okay. Number 1 show on the network.
yeah.
We're just 3 girls from, I don't want to say from Cincinnati, but, used to live in Cincinnati. We just have thoughts about things. You should listen.
Definitely should. So with that being said, Teddy D, what's good with you?
What's up, brother? It's good to have you back on the mic. I'm sure you'll say what's up to the fans here in a second. Listen, I got a couple things to address. One, shout out again to HWAP, the most comical show on the network by far. If you've been listening to the network, I've done untitled interviews with all 3 of the ladies, 2 of which have come out, and Garvey's mom's is coming out next. Y'all are funny. Y'all are funny. I enjoyed it. It's a good little insight into the young ladies that are on the mic trying to act like they're the only show on the network. Get out of here.
I just want to say that I appreciate the title of Friend That Got Away, Krystal. That was a very good title. I like that.
It was super cute.
I like that.
Thank you.
Krystal.
Thank you.
Okay. Gotta make sure she over there still breathing,
I'm sort over there. But okay. Sorry, Teddy. This was your moment.
No, you're good. You're good. Other than that, I have been the usual working. And I assume this is the time to mention, as you've heard me say a couple of times on the show, if you've ever listened before, I've been doing the Why Not podcast for some years now. I always give shout out to the 2 guys that helped me start it. Aaron B., even though he's a bum, he helped, as well as JJ Valentine from the Valentine cast. So with that being said, we've been acquired. And by acquired, I mean I'm coming to BAP. I'm taking the Why Not podcast, as well as a political show by the name of 3/5 of a podcast I do with Jonathan Lehman, who you may know from the Brothers Lehman Sports Happy Hour. The brother's been doing great work for a long time, and it was initially his idea to do the politics show. He reached out. We started doing it. We got a lot more interest quicker than we thought, but if anyone hasn't heard it, the premise is we will give you 2 topics that you may not know a lot about, try to entertain you a little bit, and the whole idea is the length of the show is the length of your drive to work, wherever you're going, 20, 30 minutes.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't really want to interrupt your moment, but I really need to double the time of this.
Yeah, I mean, okay, maybe not necessarily double, but
let me say this, guys.
I'm just saying, what if you get stuck in traffic one day? That's all I'm saying.
But no.
I am genuinely, I love the 3/5 podcast.
Oh my God, I get my life for 27 minutes and then it's over.
To see it this morning in my feed because I wasn't expecting it.
Listen.
And I just want to say that it's only about 30 to 45 minutes, and I haven't even finished my cup of coffee at work by then. And how we can really get started. So I feel as if you should extend the time of the show.
We'll see. But like I said, I think what makes it good is the fact that we don't sit and just belabor on 1 or 2 topics. So, I mean, we might expand a little bit. But one thing we are going to have is more involvement from the network. So you're going to hear a lot of people step out of their respective shows, whether it's BAP, Married to Shade, or HWAP. And, of course, the other show that I've been handling for the last month or so, shout out to Aaron's Untitled Interview show, which I will not let die. But hopefully we can have everybody on the show and just get a chance to flex your muscles politically, because not to get on my soapbox, listen, it is real. It is so real. And I will give the people not only that listen to the show, that are in the Facebook group, that we're connected to some way on social media, credit in saying that this is the most engaged politically that I've seen people 1 year after a presidential election. I've never seen this level of involvement. So keep it up. And at the start of the new year, you'll be hearing more. So you can find me in the meantime, Teddy_D_ on Twitter. Shout out to Kai Love, as well as Dwight Ted on Instagram, the Why Not Podcast at gmail.com, and BAP. Aaron, what's good?
All a part of my plan. I'm gonna build it. We're gonna build an empire, damn it, whether y'all want to or not. Right? Y'all kicking and screaming and shit.
I can hear you.
Just don't start slapping the table, okay?
That's right. Shout out to your Birdman hand rub. That's what's up.
He's definitely like stroking a white cat while he's saying this.
I mean, if you think
not a teddy bear cat, because Garvey don't fuck with him.
Yeah.
That's funny. You gotta be persistent in this, man. Like, you know what? I never really came after Teddy because Teddy's shit is so good. Like, Teddy can stand on his own, and the fact that he wanted to come over is, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So, and H-Wop, y'all cool too.
Off the top rope.
I just want to say that Aaron recruited me for 4 years, so my ass.
Too.
It is worth saying on the super secret podcaster group that we're a part of on Facebook. Shout out to the people that are in there. There's a cool thread going where you have to trace the roots of where you started in podcasting, and it ultimately comes down to the same 3 or 4 shows, which is kind of amazing. So shout out to BAP. Ours was, what was it? BAP, Black Guy Who Tips, Bomani Jones, and This Week in Blackness, I think. So
yeah,
there you go.
No doubt. So what I've been up to, obviously y'all haven't heard my voice consistently in a while. I had some school shit to take care of. Came off the top rope on that final. So
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm back at it. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of stuff that I can't mention yet. That's happening in the background. So if you've been on our website, you may have noticed it has not been updated in a little while. That's because we're actually going to shut it down for a minute and actually revamp everything. So we're going to do a full refresh on the website. It's just taking a little time. And we have some new personalities, or maybe some old personalities, coming back to the network as well in the new year. So like I said, man, we just got big things moving. Even though I've been off, I haven't technically been off. I still kind of been working in the background trying to shore up some stuff. So
what's good?
No spoilers, Teddy. No spoilers. But yeah, man, I'm just happy to be back with my family. We're gonna knock it out for this new year coming up, and this is the last show on the network until H-Wop decides to record. So
we got a couple more untitled.
Yeah, you'll get a couple more untitled. We still have the
Blackadology.
God, well, never mind.
This will be the last BAP, buddy.
Last BAP. See how
show Aaron will be on until the new year. For the rest of us.
Ain't that some shit?
Still busy.
So, but yeah, man, like I said, I'm just happy to be back. Happy to be with my crew. And let's get into some silly shit, man. First thing we're going to do, we're going to read off the people that are very important to us. Those are the people that gave us money to support us. Now, Krystal, you have a Patreon as well. So did you get affected by the rule change that they were going with?
Yes. I lost one of my patrons, and that was pretty much it. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been rescinded, but Patreon had increased the fees on taxes for people that were supporting creators to 2.9% plus 35 cents, which was a lot. And they recently went back on it, but I did notice a couple people went away during that time frame. And I want to say, we still appreciate you. If you want to come back, they've changed that rule. So you won't be incurring that fee anymore. And if you don't, I understand as well. We appreciate, we appreciated you while you were here and
Absolutely.
Still do. Yeah. So just wanted to throw that out there. I know a lot of podcasters, a lot of creatives in general, have been affected by this. So just putting the word out that things went back to normal. With that being said, Ray, can we get into our patrons?
Absolutely. We have V. Williams, Monty M., Peter H., Pasto Chene, Felt 5, Robbie R., Deloya, Sadita H., Shlonda W., Wonga, Cameron B., Mr. Brent, who we are still not on the first name basis with.
Still, what fucking point? It's just something upsetting. I feel like we should know each other by now.
Emo, Ashley G., Chonella, Knowledge, Dre, The Greatness, that is MJ, Donald, Ophelia Ono, Teddy, Charlie Snowflake, Angela D., Nikki M., Alnita Penis, Shadrach C., Shauna E., Ariana, Jordan H., Pam M., Monty M., Scrum Master Flash. How do you say that? Hiroja She-Base Space Odyssey Network? Did I do that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Jesse T., Monique, J. Mighty Clark, and Byron T. That's everybody. Thank you.
Outstanding.
Oh, Beaks Beard.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Can't forget that.
Good job.
All right. Well, if you don't mind, what we're going to do is we are going to transition from that while Aaron is getting his. I think Aaron actually just got kicked off. It read that the Bambi Deer Legs was going a little too crazy. He'd been gone for a while, so we're going to take over, get that dude anyways. If you've seen his beard, you'll understand why his powers are weakened right now. All right, so we have shout out to this. We have email, and to give the backstory, Aaron wouldn't let us see the emails until he got back, so we have a couple that we'll read. Don't worry about the dates. It's important that y'all know we appreciate you. So, first one that we have is from the homie. Wait, want to make sure it's all right to say his name. Yeah, okay. This is from Zaire. All right, it says, greatest BAP ever. Hello. Yeah. Love the show, but the episode I just listened to was amazing. Teddy and Raven need their own show. What's up? What's up, though? As you can see, we didn't read this before. All right. Also, without the entire Woo BAP clan, the show was so much smoother. Damn. It wasn't as funny without Ceewhy Feek making Aaron contemplate homicide every 5 minutes. Or the shade sniper CJ hurting everybody's feelings. But I did enjoy the structured conversation and how they were able to hit so many topics. Definitely looking forward to Aaron's suspension being lifted. His voice is missed on the network. Just leave the cocaine and white women alone. It's not difficult. That was the best email ever.
The white women.
The fact that you were able to shade everybody in the same paragraph, that's talent, brother. We appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Glad to hear from Zaire. I hadn't heard from him in a while, too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So next up, we got Pam M. And this one says, here we go. Hey, cousins, y'all have me dying today. Wait till Aaron hears this mess y'all were stirring. You may be banned for the next episodes. Anyway, right. Great content as usual. And I love the Tyrese remix. Hilarious. When did y'all do a Tyrese remix?
I think that she's talking about the video when Tyrese is crying about
what more do you want from me? Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
In all seriousness, I feel Tyrese may be having a mental breakdown, and we're, myself included, too busy laughing to understand and get that man some help.
Oh no! I want to let you know that I can laugh and still want him to get help. The two are not mutually excuseless.
Well, he's clearly crying out for attention and medical help. Before he was just saying stupid things, but now it has escalated to public embarrassment. I know what a mental breakdown looks like. Mine only cost me 13 stitches and a write-up at the job, right. but I'm much better now. LOL. But excuse me. But really, we as a collective people are so used to being strong, especially black women. We take and have what? We take all the world shit and put it on our shoulders until we can just can't handle anything. I can't read today.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't appreciate you trying to throw shade at her because you have difficulty.
No, I can't. No. Okay. It's me. Yeah. We just can't handle another thing. His wife, his boys, and starts crickets here, should sit him down and have a serious talk with him. It's time to talk to someone about your issues before it goes from crying on the internet to something more serious and possibly deadly down the line. And as far as the conversation regarding sexual assault, one, I am not surprised that Charlie Sheen was named. I was kind of waiting for his name to pop up, and a few others. I volunteer for a sexual assault service, and when I'm on call and have to go to the hospital and basically have to rehash this person's worst nightmare, they, the victim, are mostly afraid to go any further with the investigation. Yeah. And the event just happened, so I can totally understand why people wait years to tell their story. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Our society has a rape culture and seems to take the side of the aggressor instead of the side of the victim. Be it male or female, I don't want to go to another workshop that trains you to scream, fire, or carry a whistle like that would help unless you're stuffing it down the perp's throat. How about we teach our boys not to rape, harass, or touch anyone inappropriately? Here's an idea. All right, guys, I'm off my soapbox now. It just burns my britches that we still can't seem to get it right. Well, I hope to hear everybody back next episode, and we'll be waiting with popcorn in hand for all the shade that will be thrown at you too. That must have been the y'all episode. They won't stay back. Look, here, Grease Pam M.
Yeah, shout out to Pam.
Hey, girl. Hey, cuz. What's up?
Yet another soldier from inside the Facebook group. If you have not joined, please go to Black Astronauts Network group. Is that what it is? And yeah, man, good times in there. Which, before we get started, while your connection is getting bright, listen, allow me to just address this blackatology mini crisis and say.
The people so heated.
And say, yes, I did go to a black college and I enjoyed my experience. All right. Yes. Different World was fine. It was really good show. Living Single. Feel
a butt coming.
You're right. No, but I just felt like Living Single is better. And listen, I'm going to drop my location in the inbox, and we can fisticuffs. We can get to it. I mean, what's up? But no, we appreciate y'all listening. That's it.
Right. I'm gonna have to pull up on you then. Go say hello to the little man while I'm there, but I'm gonna have to pull up on that ass. I felt personally attacked by you. Hey man. You know. Just that's all I'm saying.
I just want to say that people can stop tagging me.
Yes, will you leave Raven alone? She didn't even vote on that one, y'all.
I respectfully.
Bother her about something? Ask her for my motherfucking scarf.
It really came in handy when it snowed in Houston. It was great.
Shout out to the I Do It for Hip Hop fellas. They took it personal. You know, love y'all, man. But listen, you know, I got nothing for you. I got nothing for you. Shout out to Liv Single. Hey, Aaron, you on?
No, he is not, but guess who is on?
Me!
Hey! Now.
Hello. Or
if you want to know what the sound of pure joy sounds like, you can hear it in our voice here in Sister CJ. What's going on with you, man?
a nigga is done for the fucking semester.
Hey.
Ooh, shout me too, girl.
Like
Shondo.
Man.
So what if you don't mind, we can you can take a turn just telling the people what's going on with you, where they can reach you. I mean, the people have not heard from you. We haven't heard from you much. What's going on?
Shit. Life.
Yeah.
Been working, yeah, so work, school, family, shit. My blood pressure shot up.
Oh man.
And so I had to recommit myself to not stressing out. And yeah, other than that, trying to get some quickies, in here every now and then. And that's it.
Way to come back on fire, sis. Good job.
Glad to have you back.
It was an incredibly honest answer.
Hey, man.
But I'm happy to be back. This is like a treat.
Beautiful.
I miss you guys.
Yeah, I saw you tweeting up a storm about a couple of years ago. Where can they find you on Twitter?
I was about to say what? I was about to say who? Oh shit. You can find me on Twitter at CJ Taught Me.
All right.
No doubt. So what we're gonna do here, this is our end of the year show, last BAP of the year. So we're gonna kind of recap some of our favorite things or just things in general that happened that stuck out in your mind. So I'm gonna go around the room. We ain't heard from Krystal in a minute. Chris.
You alive?
Chris.
Krystal, you dead?
That sleep. All right. So we're gonna Lloyd. Go ahead and give me something that stuck out to you this year, either from the BAP or something we talked about. Any shows?
Any of the show? Well, Teddy cursed. I mean, it's like the one thing that you said all the things you have to think of all the things that happened this year. That's the thing that sticks with me the most. Like he said it, and he said it with such inflection. I knew he meant it. Like,
you know what? He's just a bitch.
Clutch the pearl.
Look, listen,
Chuck.
I had to sit up straight. I was
like, I had to make sure I was hearing what I had heard. Like, I was like, this right here, this happened.
I looked at my phone. No.
I don't
I'm
know.
just saying. Oh, shit. Oh, that broke it down.
What's up, Chris?
Welcome back, Chris. That was one thing that stuck out to me. Some of my favorite moments were on our Insecure recaps.
Oh, yeah.
Because, I would always go in there saying that I was getting ready to argue with your niggas, but more I would just start an argument and then sit back and let Ceewhy and Raven get into it, or Ceewhy and somebody else, or just let it happen.
I was
What
listening.
else stuck out to me is that during those insecure moments, CJ was still not on Team Issa, and I'm still a little bit perturbed by it, just a little bit.
Yeah, I never joined Team Issa. Never.
Coming on over to the side. It's okay. Season 3 coming up. What else happened? Ice fucking dragon, bro.
Oh,
the ice dragon.
come on, dog. That was life changing.
Lord, the ice dragon. Oh,
I was watching The Walking Dead, and some commercial came on, and it triggered me to think about a fucking ice dragon, and I got to wait till 2019 to figure out what the fuck is about to happen with that.
can't wait no 2 years.
That's might not even be a world in
2
2019.
damn years. Shit happens.
Winter has come. I just don't understand HBO. Get your shit together.
Oh my god.
That's all I got. Those are my top 3. Ice.
Man, just those recaps, all the recap shows were great this year. We really expanded, and we got some things planned for next year too. Got a couple of things. I want to do Atlanta. How does everybody feel about Atlanta?
Oh,
Yes.
come on, man.
I love Atlanta.
Yes.
We'll recap Atlanta, and that'll be our first one of the new year because that's in February. That starts in February. So,
Definitely February, because somebody sent me something that said it wasn't coming until 2019 either.
Yeah,
Nah.
they were wrong.
No, it's
No,
28.
don't do that.
I think that was the rumor at first after he got the Lando cow.
What about the Black Panther?
That was a moment this year.
That was a moment.
The trailer.
Yo, when a trailer can be a moment, listen. Come on, dog. Like, and to quote Ray, my nigga had his lip plate match his suit.
My nigga, fresh.
Come on.
That's the
That's
level
a
of fresh.
whole.
you
That's
know
a
about.
whole nother level of fly.
Niggas in Wakanda space age.
Teddy is not gonna make it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know why Teddy is getting this week.
I gotta go on mute.
Oh God. Okay. Yeah, that was a hell of a moment, man. And we're gonna recap Black Panther. I would like to do a screening of Black Panther. If I can get it together, I'm gonna try and get a screening of Black Panther so everybody can come out and watch it. All the black folks.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna do that in Louisville. I'm already. Yep.
You know what I would
Oh
like?
wow!
What is so funny?
No, I don't know.
I don't
You know
know.
what I would like eventually to happen one day, and this was getting way ahead of myself, but it just hit me. So let me say it before my high mind gets rid of it. It's a BAP meetup, because although we talk to each other a lot, we haven't actually really. Everyone hasn't met in person.
No, it's
And
true.
That's
true.
happened,
Yeah.
especially in the case of Aaron and Teddy, because y'all are closest to me at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm always down for a random trip to Atlanta, so I can be at another Broken Egg, having me a peach Bellini and a crab cake.
I would love for everybody to meet in Atlanta next year. Like if we can get the money to where help a little bit, get everybody down there, that would be great.
Yeah.
So let's not put that as a goal for next year. Try and have a meetup with everybody.
And we going to the same spot that CJ
hell
hooked us
yeah.
up to.
That's probably chill.
Hey man, yeah.
And that waitress got like $110 tip.
I mean, listen, were there pictures posted? Do they understand why? Is that too
Yeah.
far? All right, go ahead. No, I'm taking over Feek's role. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So speaking of Teddy, what do you got? What do you got for highlights from the year?
You know what? I am going to go away from BAP for a second, and maybe it's just recency bias, but when I say that it has been one of my favorite stories that the internet has brought us in years, shout out to Kellen, the kid who everybody thought was getting bullied.
Oh yeah.
Not a wrong name, because I would like to call him Kalua.
That's right. Little KK. His mom
Man.
his mom, all right, stop. All right, so his mom made a video for anyone who hasn't seen it after he got bullied, and he was giving this heartfelt speech about, why are they doing this? And for the record, this is not me being heartless. Bullying's bad. Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, children, let's move on to the funny part.
Let's start there.
Yeah, but then everybody started pouring out their hearts. Celebrities was just like, "Yo, let me send you a message." Of course, lame Justin Bieber was like, "Hey, you're a legend, man. You're the best." Athletes just like, "Hey, come through, kick it with me." I think your boy Mariota in Tennessee had him come up because he was somewhere close to Nashville. But so that was like the day one, maybe day two. Then the internet really started doing a little bit more research, and they're like,
Stop it.
That was black people.
Yeah, no. Yes,
that's
that's the point I was getting to. The CIA, right? So there were questions that were posed, and the CIA, aka Black Twitter, was just like, let me figure out what's really going on with Lil KK. And it turns out that his mother had recently taken pictures with the Confederate flag. And on top of that, after the well, how do you even describe that? After Charlottesville, his mother got online and said that everybody was cupcakes and they need to toughen up and blah, blah, blah. Which, okay. All right. Maybe she's just crazy. Who knows? And to top it all off, it turns out the little KK's dad is in jail as a white supremacist. And that's why he's not there to defend his boy. Jesus. That was amazing. And to end it all, they tied it in. Black Twitter's amazing. They tied it in with the recent memes that have been going around of Terrence Howard, and they put Terrence Howard's face on this little kid and said, "Hey, man, I was bullied, man." Like, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Black Twitter's amazing. So I just wanted to at least give yes, praise, acknowledgement to ridicule that boy and his family. So that's one. Two, so I hope it comes across that we genuinely care about each other on the show, because even though, like Lloyd said, we haven't met in person, some of us, but, you know, like we spend a lot of time together. There are disagreements every now and then and misunderstandings. And my favorite of the year had to have been when Feek was explaining a point when it was myself, Feek, Aaron, and Ray on the call. And Feek said something to the fact, CJ was there too. And she said something to the fact of blah, blah, blah. Yeah, shut the F up. And me, I was moving on to the point. I'm like, oh yeah, we entertaining the masses. Let's focus on that. But Ray, out of nowhere, decided to lift those octaves 2 or 3 levels higher than I had heard before. And I was like, what is this person on the phone saying? And they was like, wait, what? And we like, whoa, what's going on? And the next thing we know, Ray was just cussing. And I thought that it was joking at first, but it turns out that Ray thought that Feek had told her to shut the F up. And when I say that Ray had her shoes on the way to the airport to make it to Atlanta, to let Feek know that, man, we love and hate you at the same time. That was a great moment. Of course, it was cleared up, but man, great times. That was my favorite. I loved it. Shout out to
that shit was dicey.
It was. We can laugh now. Wait, can we, Ray?
It doesn't sound like we can laugh now.
I'm sorry.
I had my microphone on mute because I was cracking up.
Okay. All right.
The thing is that my recording cut out, so it was just like, Raven, shut the fuck up. In the middle of my valid ass point, I got to shut the fuck up. I ain't even listen. Yeah. It was a moment.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact that you would actually think that Feek would tell anybody on this call to shut the fuck up.
And then to end it, Feek had a soul searching moment at the end. It's like, wait, y'all really think I would say that? Like,
and I'm like, no, I didn't think that you would say it, but nigga, I heard it. So I didn't need to think that you said, listen.
What was the title of this episode?
I don't know what we were talking about.
I can't even remember.
I don't know. It was tough though.
The day in public schools, making it so that athletes
right.
had to have a 1.0 GPA in order
to athletics and sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, those I could keep going, but I don't want to hijack. Just know that there's probably a couple more that I'm going to throw out after everybody goes. But go ahead.
Yeah. So with me, I always like to go through and try and find the one sit your ass down that was just like the craziest one of all of them to me.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do y'all remember the Florida man that hurled his glass-eyed ER doctor?
I knew you were going to say that one. I knew you were going to. Well, I knew it was at least like 90% chance it would involve a Florida man. Oh, and I thought that it was going to be that one with the glass eye.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Because the jokes were so good.
He threw his eye at him.
And that's, you know what? And that's when we found out that Teddy The mine glass.
Whoa. I forgot about that part. Now listen, in my defense, I said, well, now wait, hold on. Was that premium? Wait,
Teddy,
was that premium?
Teddy, listen, it's okay. At the end of the day, it's still head. It's still head. Don't even worry about it.
Hey,
Wait, I don't understand what y'all talking about.
I feel like that was premium. I don't know what we do.
No, that was not premium because we don't do sit your ass downs on premium.
Thank you, Aaron.
Definitely knew about that shit though.
Yeah.
So just kind of going a little more about it. Like, he pulled his glass out while at the hospital, hurled it at a doctor and nurse, and then said, "I can do whatever the fuck I feel like doing." And then the suspected glass hole. That was a good one. Edward Michael Dorsey. So yeah, man. Like, you never know, man. Never know.
I forgot. Good job, CJ. I forgot about that part.
That's reckless.
That's good.
And then it might bring it down a little bit, but the Hollywood purge, like, nigga, everybody's getting fucking caught up.
Yes, it's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
It's like,
Yep.
nigga, do you like this person? Oh, they probably did some ill sexual assault. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but
2016 was like, I'm gonna kill everybody that you like, and then 2017 was like, and everybody else is nasty.
yeah.
Everybody else a bunch of fucking perverts.
I just haven't seen anybody like, shout out to the alkaline water drinkers out there who swear that somebody's getting falsely accused. I haven't seen many stories where it seems like there's a lot of room for false accusations yet.
That ain't even.
Just
No.
But yet and still, R. Kelly's still walking around. Wow.
Okay.
Free and alive and breathing.
But all of his homes in Atlanta did get broken into.
I mean, yeah, that's
all three of them. Yes.
Good.
Who's selling R. Kelly's TV? I need that.
You stole them children's innocence. We gonna steal your shit, nigga.
It's at least.
Yeah, stole all his shit too. Y'all didn't see? He made a little video on Instagram. He was showing pictures.
Is he on social media?
Apparently.
Wow.
The court.
Do you know this didn't happen this year? But every time y'all say R. Kelly is social media, all I think about is that time that nigga started having a question thread on Twitter because he thought that was
ask R. Kelly.
That's proof that anybody that would take the job as R. Kelly's PR really hitting on hard times. Like, you're not doing well in life. Come on now. Whose idea was that?
It was definitely the fuck his, like all
this.
Yeah. What about you, CJ? You got another one? You got another like moment that kind of stuck out?
Well, this was a recurring moment, and it never got old for me.
Oh, boy.
I think it was. I'm not sure if it was Lloyd or Raven, but you coined Ceewhy as spicy.
Oh, ghost pepper.
That was Lloyd.
Yeah, little ghost pepper.
The ghost pepper was Raven though. See, I didn't take it that far. Okay, I mean, he was spicy, and it was. I don't know what episode of BAP I was listening to, but I came in the BAP Facebook chat, the one that's just for us podcasters, and I was like, "You was real spicy, like how else to describe it."
Spicy Ceewhy.
Yeah.
My favorite monikers of the year, Spicy Ceewhy, Dick Delivering Daniel. That's it.
Dick Delivering Daniel. My God.
Yeah, that was also a good moment.
What about you, Chris? You got anything that stuck out from either like y'all show, BAP, or like just in general?
Not especially. No, I can't think of nothing. I can't.
And Teddy, you said you had a couple more?
Yeah. Shout out to okay, let's leave the premium stuff premium. I just caught myself on that one. But I will describe what the episode was about. And the episode where everybody had to tell their stories of being a dirtbag in a relationship.
Oh, yeah.
That, that was just a good time. That was a very good time. Very, very good time. Also with, yo, there was a lot that went on in the world, but I feel like the Trump / Republican come up, you can listen to some of the older shows and hear the growing concern as we got closer and closer.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
I went back and listened to the first show, couple shows of the year.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. A little behind the scenes. There's only been like, I'd say that I've been a part of 2 shows that haven't really come out. And one of them was right after the election with me, Feek, and Raven. That was dark. That was
rough.
That was dark, dude. That was very dark. So, yeah, in a bad way, I remember that. Yeah, BAP overall had a really good year. I just it was some good moments, man. It was some good moments. I'll save the last one.
Yeah, no doubt. What about you, Ray? You got any more? Were you kind of?
Let's see. The first one is just for me. I survived my first hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Crazy. It's interesting. Can't wait to leave this coast. Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Beyonce had her twins.
She did have them twins. And now the other set of twins is always on display. Praise God.
Yes.
Always.
Beyonce. We get the twins. We got the pregnancy announcement during Black History Month.
Mm-hmm.
Just really much from Beezus. Let's see. Outside the Black Panther trailer, the Infinity Wars trailer dropped.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was good too. That was a good moment.
This year was the year of the Black woman. Shout out to Tiffany Haddish, Cardi B. I feel like and Issa Rae, and just all the people who are finally getting their shine in Hollywood.
Serena Williams, Meghan Markle.
Do we really give it to Meghan Markle?
Oh, don't you come on? We won't do it.
No, we'll
talk doing this.
We'll talk about it later. We'll talk about it later.
Come on, not today, Satan.
Okay, we're not doing it. Okay.
Shan't, won't.
Woke up, Krystal, with your madness.
Another moment of this year, I sat and watched Shea Coulee be robbed at gunpoint on TV.
Oh,
that's a joke for me and Krystal.
Who?
Drag reference. Just
Shea Coulee, an icon.
Robbed at gunpoint on TV.
Shea Coulee. Okay, yeah.
She was robbed.
And I would say probably the biggest moment is the fact that we're still here, nigga. We made it.
Hey.
Like,
Yeah.
We're 25 minutes away there. You know what I mean? We're trugging through. We're trying.
Yeah, man. And
we're doing it.
Yeah, it's too expensive to kill yourself.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Yes, Krystal, it is. All right, so 2 more. One, Dragon Con. Dragon Con, for a non-nerd like myself, was very, very dope, and I didn't know that it was going to be, so I enjoyed that. But outside of the con, just getting to kick it with CJ and fam, Feek and fam, and Aaron. Man, Aaron was really stressed out. I'm glad it worked out, but but my man.
Don't do that, man.
No, listen, Aaron just wanted everything to go perfect. And I guess I'm like, I'm not built like that, but do your thing, brother.
It's, speaking of Dragon Con, this was a moment when I realized that Aaron had a twin. And that they came to the meetup.
Felt 5.
Like, that was a touching moment.
Shout out to Felt 5, man. Shout out to
They're
Velvet.
the same person.
Yeah.
I can't be fooled.
Yeah.
And he
Both
drove.
very gifted.
Velvet
drove
makes
Wait
beats.
to come over too.
Yeah.
So
It was good. We had a good time kicking it with his wife. It was cool.
I remember all the New York slander throughout the year. I just want to highlight that as saying it was fantastic.
Can I just say it was? But does everyone know that we have a New Yorker amongst us, or is that not?
Who?
What you about to do with that paddle? I didn't realize I was not on mute when I said that. Yes, as your resident New Yorker, it's fuck all y'all forever.
Dead ass. Fuck y'all, son.
Yo, just because my paddle got Tim's, B, don't, you know what I'm saying?
Oh no, not the Tim.
The butter, say the butters, dog.
Oh, the Tim.
Beef broccolis, and somebody want to send me some. I'm gonna put that on the wish list.
All right, but yeah, so that what else you were saying? You were saying New York slander. What else?
Remember when CJ told the story about the lady that took her kid to the strip club?
No.
Oh, his son.
I do remember that story because it was so. It was a lot.
It was weird.
She wanted to take her son to the strip club and not have his dad take him.
Yeah.
It was a lot of different layers to it, and none of them were tasty.
Can we actually just roll in all of CJ's stories from
All of them? All of them.
Because there was a couple. Like my man that couldn't spell, that broke me down.
I have a question. Was it this year with when your car, the bumper got messed up, or was that last year?
that was last year, but shit.
Yeah.
I never got the bumper fixed. I took the insurance money and ran.
Hey man, we black.
Look.
Hey, shout out to half the homes in my neighborhood after hail damage came. You know what I'm saying? You could tell who quote unquote did the right thing, and niggas just got dents in the house.
Like,
Yeah. I get
What
it.
did we talk about on the episode called CJ's Wild Adventure? I don't even know what we talked about. What we named the episode after you.
Oh gosh, I don't know. And that's sad. I can't point out a time like, oh, that wild adventure. Shit, I don't know.
Oh, yo, can we shout out babies, marriages, and engagements this year?
Right.
Yeah. Shout out to
old person came out of my vagina. Like,
yeah.
it's still
that was one
about
of
my secret wedding.
Nobody told us about the secret wedding, Krystal. Be quiet.
Krystal, put yourself on mute, baby. Just put yourself on mute. You over here spreading HY business. That's not none of their business. That's messy bitch chat only.
Krystal, don't you dare mute yourself tonight. Don't you?
Shh, my bad.
All right, yeah, I'm done.
I ain't even do nothing.
Other monumental occasions.
Yeah, and it's always just good when we all get together. Like, this feels more like a fireside chat, real talk, which I'm enjoying. But let's wrap it up, man. I think that we just wanted to get together one last time, chop it up, wish y'all a happy holidays, safe passage into the new year.
Hey,
Yes.
And on behalf of HWAP, for the year of our Lord 2017, we want to give a big ass capital T to white women. Y'all been trying it in various different ways all fucking year. Last year, November 19th.
Waiting the water?
We waiting on special election, but that's okay, girl.
White women have done nothing but fail.
All right now.
They have done nothing but fail us this entire year. Not only failing us as a country, but failing yourselves. I don't want to hear no more empowering shit out of y'all chocolate and yogurt commercials no more. Wow. Don't empower me no more, bitch.
And can I say that
fuck your little pink pussy hats. Fuck them hats.
And can I say that they were led by
all pumpkin spice in the world disappears. I hope that all the Nutella, that nasty shit, disappears with it. I hope nothing good comes with it.
Yeah, we could stop that Nutella because
first of all, Nutella trash.
They couldn't even stand up for one of their own.
Come on.
White women do not deserve cocoa butter. They do not deserve any of the butters.
So can I just say that they were led by my favorite nickname of the year, other than Ghost Pepper? Shout out to Darth Becky from Ray, Taylor Swift.
Y'all.
Yeah. Shout out to Darth Becky.
Y'all tried it. Except for one, Our Lady Diane in the fur.
Yeah, Diane is the only white woman.
Diane is that bitch.
Okay, and if you don't remember Diane, that was the white woman that was standing over her patio while the rest of the neighborhood was burning down, just sipping a wine. Her finest furs, happy about her fucking life. Like, look at this.
With a wine flute, okay?
It's like,
a wine flute.
This is nice.
Diamond.
Shout out to you, Diane.
Our Queen Diane.
Yes.
And on the last note, I will say that Aaron, I know you can probably take the ball and run with it, but man, we genuinely are touched and appreciate everybody that listens as well as the patrons. That was something that Aaron had talked about for a long time and took that faith and jumped, and man, y'all showed a lot of love. So that was a big reason we were able to go to Dragon Con. We were able to get equipment, add shows and people to the network. So seriously.
I got a mixer, bro.
Yeah.
Like I got a mixer, new microphone. Y'all are the best.
Yeah, couple more people on the call just got ordered new mics as of earlier this morning. So, you know,
I may want to cut out part of an Untitled interview show then. Okay.
Before y'all even hear, I was talking cash shit about everybody, and I don't care. Okay.
I love
my location so y'all can run up and get done up.
I love that the only person untouched by anybody in the Untitled interviews was CJ. Shout out to CJ. That's yeah. Everybody else getting a little chin music, you know.
So.
Oh man.
But yeah, like Teddy said, we do appreciate you. Look forward to all the stuff that's coming out in the future. And I appreciate y'all sticking with us for so long. This going into our 6th year, man. And CJ, do you remember how many times we just decided yeah, we need to put a show out now? Like, it's crazy how long we've been doing this, you know, and how many podcasters we've seen come and go, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all as well, for putting in the hard work and the time to do this shit. So, everybody, I'm gonna go around the room, you know, say your little last words for the last year, and we'll go from there. So, Teddy, where can they find you? What's good?
Yeah, I'm excited about the new year. This is, podcasting is a dope thing, and it's something that's easy to take for granted. So I appreciate the opportunity to get on here, work through, a lot of the crazy things that are going on in the news. But most important, just having fun with people that I love, and have a lot of people that show love listening. So we appreciate it. You can find me Teddy_D_ at Twitter and Dwight Ted on Instagram, and coming soon to BAP. JL and I are doing 3/5 podcast as well as the Why Not podcast.
My goal is to have a show every day of the week. How about that? Mm-hmm. So, CJ, what's good?
Well, I'm glad I was able to make it tonight. I missed y'all. Y'all do some amazing work, and I think everyone on the call should be very proud of his or herself, because y'all do major stuff on the podcast and in your actual real lives. And theoretically, you can find me on Twitter at CJ Taught Me. I'll have a little bit of time on my hands, so I might do a tweet. Just stay tuned.
Do a tweet.
Shut up.
Jay has officially reached auntie mode, y'all. Like, she is your auntie who don't really know how to work these social networks, but she's still cool for real. Because she ain't got no kids and she let you push her bins. Or is it what you pushing again? Something fancy.
Krystal.
You alive?
Yeah, man.
You got any final words, final thoughts?
2018, I am going to step into my greatness and become the villain of my dreams.
Proud of you, sis. Proud of you.
And where can they find you at?
You can find me on YouTube and Instagram and Facebook as Chrissy Chula. You can find me on Twitter and on Tumblr as the Chrissy Chula. And if you want to contribute and be a patron on my Patreon page, it's patreon.com/Chrissy Chula. And if you want to email me, you can email me at ask_Chrissy@yahoo.com.
No doubt. Lloyd, what's good?
My hair smells good.
Yeah, it does, Krystal.
Yo, 2017 has been indeed a wild ass year for me. It was like the best and worst year of my life. Like the worst year of my life while living my best life. I took so many fucking trips. I went to Florida. I went to Mexico. I went to bed at an early time for the first time in like 18 months. Like, I just feel like we should just. And I know we're not giving advice, but to my sisters out here, 2018 is going to be your year, okay, sis? So going forward, we're leaving matchbook eyebrows in 2017. We're leaving the frontals that, start too close to your eyebrows, the ones that start behind your ears. We're leaving all that in 2017. We leaving these broke sexual predators the fuck alone in 2017. And just the word to the wise, as sure as my name is Lloydia Sanjay, beat for privacy reasons. You bully my child, I'm beating your ass. And your mama's ass. And your daddy's ass. Everybody's ass. Won't be no Keaton Jones situation.
Family tree.
Find me on Twitter and IG at thatgirl_Lloyd, and find Garby on my Snapchat doing all the Garby things on Lloyd_Banks.
No doubt. What about you, Ray?
Let's see. 2017 was cool. 2018 made all the black girl magic trickle down to all of us. Just, one tear at a time. Fuck bitches and get money.
Shit.
True.
We're going to find you at.
This aid is a jerk all over the internet.
Thank you very much. My name's Aaron B. Ashley 3 Classy. Back in the saddle. And 2017 was cool. A lot of growth for the network. A lot of new things. A lot of craziness politically. It's more craziness than cool, but whatever. 2017, you can take your funky ass on. Ready for 2018. And we'll be back next year, man. And until next time, y'all. Peace.
Peace.